This is Wizard Grandpa's Stories.
Oh dear, I haven't. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
Hello and welcome.
Nice to see you again.
Welcome to Wizard Grandpa's Stories. I'm going to tell you a story about good King Wenceslas. Now, he was a king who was good. Says so in the title, doesn't it? Now, he had a servant, a boy, a page boy, who went with him on a journey. You see, good King Wenceslas, he was a king. He was very rich. He was a powerful man. But he cared for the poor people in his kingdom. And when the weather was bad, when the weather was snowy, as it is in winter, he would go out and look for poor people who needed help, who needed shelter, who needed food. And this is one of the stories of good King Wenceslas. Now good King Wenceslas looked out upon the feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when an old man came in sight, gathering winter fuel, gathering scraps of wood for his fire at home. The king noticed the old man, and he said to his page, "Hither, page, and stand by me. If thou know'st it telling, yonder peasant, who is he? Where and what his dwelling?" "Sire," said the page boy, who had a much lighter voice, "Sire, he lives a good league hence, underneath the mountain, right against the forest fence, by St. Agnes' fountain." This was a long way away. The king thought for a moment and decided the poor old man needed help. "Bring me flesh and bring me wine, bring me pine logs hither. Thou and I will see him dine when we bear them thither." The page and the monarch, forth they went together, through the rude wind's wild lament and the bitter weather. The page boy became scared. "Sire, the night is darker now, and the wind grows stronger. Fails my heart, I know not how, I can go no longer." But the king, in his glory and might, said, "Mark my footsteps, good my page, tread thou in them boldly. Thou shalt find the winter's rage freeze thy blood less coldly." And you know what? The page found that this was true. He stepped in the footsteps of his king, and they were warm. And his feet became warm, his legs became warm, his whole body was warm. And together they carried food and drink to the poor old man deep in the snow. Page and monarch, forth they went together, through the rude wind's wild lament and the bitter weather. And so good King Wenceslas helped another one of his poor subjects, and his page boy learned to trust in his master. This has been the story of good King Wenceslas from very, very long ago. Another story by Wizard Grandpa.